What's up guys? So, this is going to be the first episode of a new series I'm going to be doing where I go in depth with all of the current and upcoming characters within Rocket Arena. Hopefully you learn something. I'm going to be kind of going over the combos, the moves, how to make them work, everything. And if there's anything you guys want to know, stick it in the comments below and I'll reply to all of you. As always, if you enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe. There's going to be a new one of these coming up every week until I run out of characters. There's also going to be tips and tricks and gameplay, stuff like that. So stay tuned for that sort of stuff. So, today I'm going to be starting on Amphora, and the description of her is: Amphora is a brilliant explorer and the pride of the Crystal Reef, an underwater world full of submarines and shimmering stones. Her rockets and abilities harness the power of water. So, as the description says, she's water-based. Her rockets, I say rockets, it's basically rocket with a bit of water on the front. She's got a manta ray, and she also has these kind of water bubbles, and as the description states, she is a fast frontline striker, and that really matches what she is. Trust me, she is the kind of character that you want to be using to get on the front line. She's not a backline character. You want to be using her front and centre every time if you're picking her. So, the abilities that she has: she's got the primary strike, which is the charged torpedo, and as the name suggests, you charge it up. So if you do a charged attack, you do more damage, obviously, but you can also kind of quicker fire if need be. If you want to get a few shots off quickly to finish someone, you want to be using that quick fire. Just get this guy out of the way for a moment. The next abilities are Hydroform, and that is her sort of manta ray fish thing. So what you do is you morph into a pool of water basically, and it reacts by launching players into the air. So to demonstrate, this is a form, and if you go up to a player and you activate it anywhere near, it could be sort of a little bit further away, and it shoots them up in that kind of water tornado almost. And that, as we'll explain later, can be a huge move. The final sort of move that I'll explain a little bit more is the official name, Bouncy Mines, but honestly they're just kind of water things, almost like a water bomb of some kind. But you chuck these, and as you saw there, if you chuck them and there's no one near, it won't lock on. They'll just bounce for 5 seconds and then disappear. Whereas if I chuck it over here, see how they turn red? When they turn red, that basically means they've acquired a target, and they'll lock onto that target and explode. They don't do a huge amount of damage, but this character is all about combos, more than any other I've used so far. I've had a go with all of them pretty much, but yeah, she definitely benefits from all these kind of combos mixed together. So, to go over a couple of combos before we get into some gameplay, the main combo, you want to turn into your sort of water form. If you get into someone's face and use the bombs at the same time, just that alone has done half the damage pretty much. Obviously there's not exact number indicators on how much damage, but basically half damage, and that is insane. If you can start every single little fight you have with that, going in, chucking your things up, and getting a shot in, you've basically taken someone out already. Easy. It is so incredibly easy, you wouldn't believe. So one last time, you're going in, activate your manta ray, fly up, use the bombs, get one hit, miss your second apparently, 2 hits, and then at this point, anything will finish them off. Now the last little thing I'm going to talk about actually is the fire mode. So as I said at the beginning, you can fire it quick, and you can charge. Now you want to be charging that shot up 99% of the time, without a doubt. If you're not charging it up to attack, you may as well not use her. If you're going in and just doing little bits of damage, you know, look how long it's going to take. You're not guaranteed to hit every shot, it's just not worth it. Whereas if you can hit them big ones, you're really going to be doing serious damage. So, one very last time, the combo that you want to be using every single fight, whenever you can. Manta Ray, go in, use the bombs, hit them once, hit them twice, and then finish them off. Easy as that. So, this part of the video, I'm going to kind of show gameplay, my personal gameplay. Some of it's going to be good, some of it not so much, and I think it's super important to kind of learn what I do wrong personally so I can improve. This is purely just, I mean, I know a triple KO's popped on screen. I've just taken 2 or 3 random bits of gameplay that I've recorded. I thought are maybe half decent or even really bad, in order to give you guys a better idea. So, right here, what I was doing there was I was charging up my shot. If I can, I will have my shot charged up, even if I can't see anyone. Because I know that if someone comes around the corner, I can have a fully charged, powerful shot. I don't have to waste, what, 1 second, 1.5 seconds to fully charge it. The hardest thing to do in this game is by far tracking your shots. If I'm having to then, on top of that, charge up a shot while they're moving and try and get the perfect aim, it's not gonna work. You're gonna struggle. And as you can see here, I was struggling to hit that target, but what I kept doing was, as I explained before, them quick shots. Once they're in critical, I'm just putting off shots as quick as I can. Now this part here, it is Rocket Ball. No, it's not. It's Domination, basically. I don't know the actual name, but it's basically Domination. There's an area, you have to control it, and she is excellent at this. The best thing to do with her, as you can see here, I've activated my ability. I'm staying within the area. I'm not necessarily searching out that fight, and as soon, obviously that ability there activated itself because it ran out, but once I'm in this area, it may look chaotic, but what I'm trying to do is just fire, fire, fire. If you're not shooting, you're not hitting. Simple as that. You can't deal damage if you don't shoot people, and it's not all about getting the KOs. I saw that that other person was in their water form, same as me. And this, right here, this tip, if anything from this video you take away, it is that if you see someone else using their water form, if there's another Amphora, which there usually is, you want to use yours second, whenever you can. Now and again, you want to get it in first, but if they're in water form, and they activate it on you, they're going to fly themselves into the air, and you're going to be basically unscathed because of the speed you move at. So what you want to do is, after they've used theirs and it shot you into the air, use yours. I guarantee you will win that fight 9 times out of 10. I see so many people, and I know the game's not been out long, but I see so many people so far with Amphora use her ability the second they see someone. And that can be good, that can be useful, but then everyone knows where you are. You're right at the top of that water fountain, and they're going to aim for you constantly. The next kind of tip I'm going to go through in this video is, as you can see here, I'm staying on that point. Now, certain characters you kind of want to get on high ground, you know, maybe snipe them a bit more, but here I'm trying to use even little things like my bouncing bomb things. I'm trying to shove them out whenever I've got them. If I see someone, even if they're a little bit further away, I throw them out, because I know that it recharges in 9 seconds, 10 seconds, and if I can get that bit of damage, I can really help my team. And you see there, I went straight in on that point, I started the engagement with my sort of water form, and I got the KO. And actually an Amphora tried to get me there as well, and a little tip to counter an Amphora, you just dodge out of it. If you can dodge out of it, you can pretty much be unscathed. You might take a quarter damage, but that's okay. The other big thing I have to say, with this character especially, don't be scared to run away. Your ability, your water form ability, can be used so well at just getting out of there. If you're on critical health, use it. Go to the other side of the map, hide, let yourself regenerate. You're going to do okay. Simple as that. While I'm sort of showing this gameplay, I'm also going to talk a little bit about the best game modes for her. So currently there's the domination kind of mode, which is what we're watching now. There's Rocket Ball. There's a treasure hunt kind of mode where you have to collect coins, and there's just your standard knockout mode. I believe they're the only 4 currently in game. Now the best modes are any that require a domination point, so obviously this rocket capture mode is really good. By far the best though is Rocket Ball. If you get Rocket Ball and you've got an Amphora on your team, you have such a big boost, because you can go straight onto a Rocket Ball, and the second you touch it and pick it up, you are going to come out of your water form, and no one can go into that area without being damaged. You've then got time to chuck it to the other side of the map, do whatever you want. They are by far the best game modes. Knockout is okay, Treasure Hunt is okay, I suppose, still usable. But on these game modes especially, you can really dominate, trust me. You see there, my water ability basically covered the entire area. And I'm getting, what, 8 hits here coming up each sort of time. At times, if you're lucky, you can get combos of 30 odd. I quite often run in and I see 3 of the enemies. I think, right, you know what, I'm going to get them off this point. I activate it, boom, 30 combo with my bombs in there, you know, rockets in there. It is super powerful. That right there as well, I stun broke the attack that they did on me in order to get straight back onto that point, and that's the point of it. It doesn't matter about how many points you get personally, it doesn't matter how many KOs you get. You see what that character did there as well, just off topic? They activated their ability first, I went in after, I took basically no damage. I think this is a pretty bad gameplay actually that I added in so you guys could see that I'm not perfect either, but right there, 11, 12, 13 combo, nice and easy. Every single time, that is what you want to be doing. You want to be shooting up, you want to be using your bouncing rockets. I can't stress that enough. That's the only thing you need from this video really, is just that one combo. I guarantee you'll be tripling your KOs. But as I said before, it's not even about your knockouts, it's not about assisting knockouts, it's about staying in an area and controlling that point. I didn't do that too well in this game, I'll be honest, but control that point all the time. Control, control, control. The last sort of topic I'm going to talk on is how to counter her better. Because I know, coming against an Amphora, if I'm not one myself, it is so irritating. You see that little manta ray swimming up to it and you think, you know, please, please don't do it. It takes quite a bit of damage to knock them out of it, and it's just irritating. So the best way to counter her is not to panic. If you see an Amphora coming in their sort of water ability, don't worry about it. Don't panic about it. Just move away. If you get hit by it, try the best you can to straight away activate your dodge maneuver, and you should be able to get out of the area. As you can see here, I'm getting my absolute butt kicked. I'm just trying my best to get back in the arena. But right there, just a quick tip, that's stunned. I was going to get knocked out there. I managed to save myself, and now I'm just trying to kind of get away. Unfortunately, they scored, but I saved myself there, and I could have possibly done something. So yeah, biggest tip, if they are hitting you with their water ability, use your dodge, get out of it as quick as you can. I know it sounds kind of self-explanatory, but honestly, it works every time. Use that dodge, don't be scared. The last kind of tip I can give you on countering her is stay distant. If you, and this is what a lot of people don't understand, obviously because the game's still pretty new, if you can just keep your distance, she can't do anything to you other than shoot you. But she can only shoot, you know, shoots pretty slowly. It doesn't do that much damage. It really doesn't from a distance. So if you can pick a character like the sniper or literally anyone that has maybe a longer range ability, you are absolutely going to dominate her. And a lot of people don't understand this. They come face to face with you and they try and fight you and they don't realise, you know, look, I've got 2 crazy good abilities at close range that you pretty much have no choice but to get hit by. And that's the best thing. Obviously her bouncing bombs, if you come close, that's 3 hits on you, you can't dodge. Absolutely no way of dodging. Then her water form, if you come close, you're going to get hit in that vortex. Simple as. So keep your distance. Every single time, keep your distance. Especially if it's good Amphora. I'm not that great. I'm really not. I'm still learning the game. I've only put about 20 hours into her so far. So there's still a long way to go to sort of master her. But keep your distance from her. That's all I can say, guys. And that is it. That's kind of my impressions, my tips, my tricks, and my combos. If you enjoyed the video, as I said at the start, feel free to drop a like, maybe subscribe, because next week we're going to be doing another character and so on and so forth. I'll leave you with some gameplay, no commentary, just so maybe you guys can get an idea of how I sort of play it and what I sort of do. So stay safe, guys. I will see you next time.
Score the rocket ball.
This brings me great joy. That's the way to do it.
Teammate ball. Teammate scored.
Way to float.
3, 2, 1. Score the rocket ball. Teammate ball. Teammate score. Game. Opponents took the lead. In the lead. Lost the lead. Opponents halfway to victory. One minute remains. seconds left. Seconds. Game. Opponents won. Match found. All aboard the crater's most remote stop, Megadon Junction. Knockout! Knock out opponents to win. Choose your competitor.
Here we go.
Three, two, one. Knock out opponents to win.
Great job.
Way to float.
victory.